In this chapter, we're going to cover a few options for getting yourself set up with Drupal. Installing Drupal is often the most challenging part for a new Drupal user, though the community as a whole is working hard to make this easier. This is particularly challenging because you need an AMP stack or similar to run Drupal. AMP is spelled A-M-P and stands for Apache MySQL PHP. There are other web server and database options for running Drupal, but these are the recommended ones and the simplest place to start. I would like to mention that this is the point where many new Drupal users give up. If you can get through this process and get Drupal installed either on your local system or in a hosted environment, the rewards are wonderful, and you will find Drupal a lot of fun to work with. So please stick through it. Some of the biggest players in the Drupal community are now offering online services that you can use to quickly install and run a Drupal site on their hosted environment. This will be the easiest way for you to get started, though it may not provide you with an option to run Drupal 8 until Drupal 8 is officially released. So if you are watching this video while Drupal 8 is still in beta, you may need to move on to the next lesson and set up your site locally. You'll find these options by going to Drupal.org and following the Try Drupal path, which gives you this option to start a hosted Drupal demo. Clicking on this will show you all of the options for free hosted Drupal demos. You'll follow the step-by-step instructions on any one of these options to gain access to a Drupal site. Each of the options will be a little bit different, and I want to point out that for Drupal 7, the option is Try Panoply on Pantheon, which is slightly different than default Drupal. Once Drupal 8 is released, there may be differences as well in each of these options, and one of them may be slightly different from base Drupal. We are not going to go through the steps and sign up here because these are all tuned for Drupal 7, not Drupal 8 at this time. In the remainder of this chapter, we will look at setting up your local system to run whatever version of Drupal you like, and using the Drupal installer to get started.